Right, hello team. Welcome back. Welcome back to Rimworld with me, Long John Silver. How are you? I hope you're doing all right. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. That is just the way things happen. It has been a while in real life. It has also been a little bit of a while, here, down on the Rimworld, as you can see. So, let me get you caught up because a few things have probably changed, and you probably need to get a little catch up with a few things. First off, you can see we've got some people across the top. So, you're obviously familiar with Dimity, Pansy, Von Lipwig, and Angua, and we now have the Dean and Albert. So, the Dean crash landed. Actually, I'm pretty sure both of them actually crash landed. I can't remember. Yeah, there was another woman who also she was a refugee from a clan, and we made her healthy, but she didn't stay. She left. So we've got the Dean and we've got Albert. Now, if we have a look at the colony and we have a look at what is going on currently. So the dean is pretty good with plants, and that's really about it. So I say that actually he's a pretty good doctor. So the dean is our doctor, and we were cutting plants because it was autumn, and we're now in winter, which we'll get into in a minute. So it really doesn't matter if he has plant cut. So we got a bit of hauling and a bit of cleaning to do. So I've got him doing that. He's got Albert set as a bit of a loner. He's also pretty good on the medicine front, so I've set him there as well. But arguably, I mean, he's pretty good at growing plants. Now is not the season to be growing plants, so we're not going to worry about that too much. So he's okay at crafting. Now, crafting, as you remember, does things like stone blocks. So, as you can see here, I have changed the layout of our little colony somewhat, which has required us to have quite a lot more stone blocks. And I've put in some paths around the place in the vague hope that it will, it I don't know, that it doesn't create as much dirt, I suppose. Um, it's largely cosmetic, to be fair, I think. But I've also decided, remember that I was talking about building this area? So I have built this area, and because we have so many limestone blocks, I've decided to partition these rooms off into blocks. Now, I'm pretty sure you can see what's going on in here. The Dean and Pansy have been getting it on a bit. So the Dean and Pansy are a couple. Not wed just yet, but I'm sure it's on the cards. So that's not too bad because that saved me here. The way I built this, if I wanted to build this as another bedroom, which is fine, I can move the animals out and build a barn outside, or further outside, I should say, because it seems like they all like being in this like larger space. As you can see, nobody here seems to be upset about anything, for a change. Everybody's happy, which is like a miracle. So it's a miracle that I've managed to get everybody happy. Look, Pansy's over the moon. Her mood is 100%. Von Litwig less so, but he's like he wants some kind of a body modification, which maybe we'll get to at some point. But yeah, constraining clothes. What is that about? Is he like a nudist? He's a nudist. Of course he is. And we can talk. Winter is probably not the time, Albert. We'll need to deal with that. And Dimity's always like hard work. I'm pretty sure she's just relatively negative at the best of times. So anyway, most people are okay. I've built up this large rec area, which everybody's happy about. We've got a party space, we've got TV, they've got poker, they've got chess. Pansy was struck by inspiration, and not Timothy. Pansy was struck by inspiration and crafted this grand, excellent sculpture, which keeps everybody happy. So that's all well and good. And I have redone. I probably can have this just. Why will you not run at normal speed? I can have this running at normal speed. So what I decided to do with the kitchen mechanic here was, and this is Cook. So Cook lives here. I wanna somehow, because Cook's the only one that actually has to walk outdoors before walking indoors. You see, so they're all indoors. They can just walk over here. This is where the meals are being kept, so they can walk in through here, pick up a meal, walk out here. They don't actually have to go outside, so they can stay inside. Sadly, Cook is the only one to do that. Now, I suppose I could put a door. It's a bit weird, but it's the most sensible thing to do. Is I could just put a door here, and she just walks through the freezer. That feels somewhat blunt to me. But I mean, I'm pretty sure it'll work, and I'm pretty sure it's fine. The alternative is I could try and get like a covered corridor or something here, but there's a bit of work to do, and I don't necessarily want to do that just right now. We have been doing quite a bit of work, and I've already scheduled quite a bit of work because it's winter, and it might actually be slightly more than we can actually do. I'm kind of concerned about. So that may be that. I'm waiting for these to go rotten, which they're not going to go. We were attacked by mad hares. I think this one is rotten, so they can take that one away. But I think these are essentially frozen, won't spoil. It will deteriorate because it's outside. So yeah, so there's people going about the things. He's going to go about his things and all the rest of it. I've generally left everybody kind of doing their own thing. I want to do some decent flooring. I want to finish the flooring in here, so you see I did some fancy flooring in here in the various places. And I've prioritized the way the stockpiles are managed so that this stockpile is filled first. This is only for cooked meals so that we don't end up running out of space. Where's she going with that food? What's she doing? Oh, she grabbed a meal and wandered outside. Yeah, and then we got corpses in here. Now, another thing I did do, which you may be upset about, or you may not be upset about, was I killed all the small animals, including the guinea pigs and the raccoons and the squirrels and everything else. Oh, there's a psychic soothe. Well, the men will be happy about that. The reason that I killed all the small animals was they just wander around the house and you get animal filth everywhere. So you can't seem to keep them out. And they seem to just wander around. So I figured, you know what? What the hey? I'll just get rid of them. Now, the issue, as you can see up there, it says the animals are starving. And the animals are starving because we don't have a vast amount of food for them. I never did hay last year, so we don't have a stockpile of hay to feed them with. And we have a lot of young animals and young creatures kicking around. So we can almost certainly get rid of more of these. Debbie and Carl are still sort of no, not that one. Cancel that one. I wanted the Muffalo. Muffalo 5. Yeah, you can go. And what are you? You're Carl. You must be Muffalo 6. So yeah, so we can get rid of some people. And we have got rid of some people. I think we've got 1 bull and 2 cows. I think that is correct. Yeah, we do. We got some baby cows and we got a lot of baby muffalos, which they may or may not survive the winter. So I don't know. We'll see how we go with this kind of thing. But this is where we're putting the corpses, and we can keep the corpses in here until we absolutely need it. So he's off doing his thing, And where is Von Litwig? Von Litwig should be constructing. Yeah, he's doing some construction and stuff. So that's more or less the situation. Maybe the only other thing that has changed is we've got medicine. So I managed to figure out the delivery of the veils for the money-making mission. Well, actually, it's not money-making, but what we got was we got some medicine. I think we should have. Do we have somewhere in here like a plant thing? No, I don't know where that is. It's kind of hard to find stuff. Stuff goes missing all the time. I'm pretty sure we lost yet another gun somewhere. Should be stuff stored. It's either stored in dressers or it's stored on shelves. If it's stored anywhere, we had this spare room. This was for Von Litwig to build a cooler here. We're short of steel. It's not urgent. Not urgent. Don't need to worry about it right now. This stuff can definitely be gotten rid of, and we can harvest those because this is actually a wall. So we'll get rid of that because we don't need it. This overlaying things is a bit of a nuisance. I don't mind saying. We had a fence in here. Do we need a fence in here? I don't think we actually do, to be honest. It's to keep. It was to keep some of the critters out. I think see it doesn't work with the mega sloth. But you know, whatever. Because I created this so that they could wander around. So they could wander around ideally and pick up some bushes and so on. I mean, I suppose arguably maybe I should let them into the fields. No one seems too interested in wandering around beyond this little paddock area. I'm pretty certain they can't get through here. I'm not restricting them with that. So anyway, so there we go. So we're working on meals. I'm desperately trying to get Angua to cook as much meals as she can. And she's cooking fine meals now. Because we have a lot of resources. We have the butchery area here. So this is obviously... We've got the carcasses over here. You butcher it, put the meat, cook it, etc. And we're a bit slow on research because I'm just kind of letting... what's his name? Von Litwig do what he needs to do. And that's predominantly it, really. I don't think there's anything else strange or startling or exciting happening, to be fair. Quest-wise, we still have the ship to the stars. I mean, this is, I guess, you know, quote-unquote, the end of the game, in a way. It's the end of one part. It'll be a long, difficult series of battles. So that's the kind of thing that we really need to be prepared for. We need to set up a very strong colony. We need to bring quite a lot of stuff. We need to build an outpost, and you know. So I'm pretty certain that that's going to be an awful lot of stuff that we need to do. Can we have a tribute to Stan the Man? Yeah, sure, Curtis, if you want to. I mean, honestly, he wasn't that great. But maybe we could honor this grand, excellent sculpture in his name, shall we? I don't think I can name it, sadly. But let's imagine that this is in memoriam of Stanley, right? There you go, Stanley. I think he's buried over here somewhere. Where are you, Stan? Stanley, there you go. Died on the 3rd of August. So there you go. That's the end of Stanley. Yeah, we got close. Yeah, bitten by a Scaria carrying rat was the end of Stanley. Why is that not flagged? That's you with limestone, right? Right. Yeah. Okay. I reckon that is flagged quite a lot of this is flagged. You just can't see because it's snow. I can, it's an order. Is it an order? There's an order for clearing snow somewhere. Isn't there? Oh, there you go. I can get them to clean up snow. I don't know why or what would be the purpose of that. It seems like it's a lot of extra work. It looks like I can't tell. It looks like these paths have been fully built now. There's a couple of little places here that have not been fully built. And then we've got all the other paths around here. So, where were we? So what's Albert up to? He's playing cards. And he's doing a bit of carrying stuff about. Angua is cooking. They go and make their own snowmen. They go and, one turned up the first winter I had. Their morale's pretty good. You probably missed the start, Mr. Money. But you can see that there's no notes by anyone. The only one that's moderately pissed off is Albert, because he's a nudist and I'm making him wear clothes. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that, really. Like I don't know. That's his movement. I don't know how I set his clothing restrictions. There is a way to do it, isn't there? Apparel. Whether nudists will consider this item to be a piece of clothing. If not, nudists will never be bothered. Well, I can't change anything. So he's not worried about the fact that he's wearing headgear. Right? I'm not, as far as I know, I'm not actually making him wear clothes. I mean, it's -5 outside, just so we're clear. But I don't recall actually making Albert wear clothes. And is there any way I can change that? He's sickly and he's a nudist. Well, who doesn't hate winter? That's not the point. He's frail and a nudist. This is not going to go well. This is not going to go well at all. Honestly, I don't know how to... I'm not making him wear this stuff. So, what happens if I tell him to drop his pants? Does he go and get more pants? Because what happens with the other people is... where are you anyway? There's where you're... Have you dropped your pants? You're taking your pants away. What happens with the other people is when you tell them to take pants off, they go and put another pair of pants on. So he's just gone and put a pair of pants on. I didn't make him do that. If he's a nudist, that's his choice. Is it assigned? Is it here? The Dean, Albert, anything. I can assign him a nudist outfit. I mean, I have to say, Albert, you're 79 and going outside in the freezing cold as a nudist might be a bit of a sketchy idea. So I don't know what the story with that is. So yeah, so there we go. So it's winter. We do have some medicine. We're kind of, you know, hunkering down. I want to get stuff done. I'd like to finish sorting a few things out. Now that I have got rid of all the small creatures, there's no animal filth. I have people set to continuous cleaning. So we're getting less food poisoning because the area is clean. I want to finish the workshop area because the workshop area was not really the best. I've added in some room for some tool cabinets, but what I need is I need Von Litwig to finish the construction tasks for all the paths around the place. I have given him the tasks to do, and then we probably need to go and get some more steel. I don't think I have anyone set to mine. We need to be careful if there are any crazy critters coming along. We have the people who are the best shots with the best rifles, which is great. And we have, what's that, 500, 1,000. We have 1,147 silver, which is jolly, jolly good. I think that one's in trouble. Yeah. So, am I feeling slightly better? Ooh, slightly. Ooh, slightly. The reason I say ooh, slightly is because this game can throw some weird nonsense at you, and they can throw some weird nonsense at you, and you can find yourself in a pickle real quickly. So I'm kind of, what's that? That is a really small baby cow. Yeah. So I'm kind of cautious. I just want to see how things go. There's lots of stuff is very, very time consuming, it seems. So that's why I've got things sped up a little bit. And we never seem to get ahead of a stock of meals because of the amount of people that we have. It is almost like you would need a second cook, just cooking continuously to get ahead, which I haven't allowed for yet. You know, there's a possibility that we could move the butchery table down here and enclose this and make a second cook area in here. But I don't think I have anyone else who's a relatively good cook. Dimity can do 5. She's a 9. I mean, we could, in theory, do that. Because we're not using that, so we can reinstall that maybe there. Eat Albert. You know, I haven't tried to eat people. I have a funny feeling. That our people might object to eating other people. just as a thought. Just as a thought. So that might be the case. But I really would like to get ahead of the meals, because if we do get, not in winter, but maybe in late spring or early summer, if we do get the opportunity to do a trip somewhere, yeah, I have a feeling they're gonna know. Just color me skeptical, but I have a feeling that they're gonna know that we're feeding them. Soylent Green, anyone? What's in this Soylent Green? Never you mind. Never you mind what's in the Soylent Green. You just eat it. We're not short of food. Look, we're not short of meat. Look, and these are the carcasses we haven't even chopped up yet. So we're good, and some of these are gonna die, voluntarily or otherwise. So yeah, but I mean, I would like a bigger stockpile of meals, and it just seems very hard to get ahead with six people, and one full-time cook. So yeah. I could always set this up and set. You see, I don't think you can pick who goes where. So, or can you? Can I set this specifically to one person? Assign to a person? No, I cannot. You see, so I can't assign this to a person. So if I set this up, like I was thinking of setting it up for simple meals. One of them's doing fine meals, one of them's doing simple meals, and we get a bit of a balance. and then we can take the simple meals when we head off on trips and journeys and stuff, to try and recover bits and pieces. So we could do that. I better speed it up a bit because it's middle at night and nothing's happening at middle at night. It's December-y. So we gotta get to the end of the year. She's feeding cows fine meals. Why does she do that? Now hang on a second. Hang on a cotton picking minute. That's not alright, that's not. Right, where's their... Why is she feeding them good stuff? Right, what's the settings to stop that? Corn, rice. Feed them rice, feed them corn. I don't care. But if you're feeding them fine meals, now. On so many fronts, now. Now where would that be? A sign? No, that's lavish restrictions, fine, simple. I don't... Where would... So you can't... I wonder if there's a... What is your settings? Food restrictions, none. You see, I can't set food restrictions for the cows. Well, you know, the creatures. So they're being just fed whatever, which is something of a bit of a concern, to be honest. That might be one of the reasons that we're having such a hard time with stuff. Is someone put this on? Put that light on! Thank you. I'm probably gonna need a vent through there. I don't think we got enough steel, do we? Yeah, we need some steel. Steel. Psych Soothe is ending. There was steel down here, which is a bit closer. Marriage is on. Let me just slow things down a little bit and let's have a look at that. Coming days or quadrums, If you want to control where the ceremony occurs, we'll change her last name. Right, okay. Well, I have the party spot in here, so I'm quite happy for the marriage spot to be in front of the sculptor, right there. You could. I can't turn it around. I wanted to turn it around so it faced a different way, but I can't do that. So you'll just have to assume that that's the way it is. Mining. We need some steel. We need some steel. We need some steel. Right. Who, if anyone, is set to mine? Who's our best miner? Dimity. The one person I have literally just said that I want to do cooking. Right. You can do it too. Yeah, we'll see how that goes and see if she will do that mining. Oh, she's on a shoot frenzy as well. She's that happy. Because we can't, I don't think we can build that because we don't have steel either. So we need someone to do a little bit of mining for steel. We have steel slag. I could have someone... these things are annoying. Diplomacy? Wait, what? What's diplomacy? A new quest, right? What's the quest? Diplomacy. Francesca, Prime Councillor of Urba, has sent a message. She wants to talk and receive gifts. A poor negotiator can cause more harm than good. Well, where are we talking about going to? It's not a million miles away, but we don't have. That is. Let's check the distance. So if we were to form a caravan, that's 2.8 days in the middle of winter. I probably need at least 6.5 food. Just to like get there. And I have 8, which we could take. But it would be a bit of a stretch. Who's our best socialite? Von Lipwig. Von Lipwig's an 8, which is good but not brilliant. Will not do Warden. Will not do. So what? Oh no, will not do because I've got it set to will not do. Do we want to risk sending Litwig in the middle of winter cross country to a diplomat, saying that potentially we get some who are the factions? Urba. So the Urba are a rough outlander union. Speedy is their counselor. They are currently hostile to us, and they're a natural enemy of the Quera League, who we are actually on relatively good standing with. In fact, they're an enemy of everybody, right? So, I don't know. I'm kind of. Can you? The friend of my friend is my enemy, and the friend of my enemy is my enemy. I don't. I'm kind of a bit not sure about that one. Do I want to do that? Do I not want to do that? The point I was over here for was about the smelting, and smelting is. Yeah, it doesn't work like that. The slavers that come by, I can buy a slave, and if I want to, and then potentially have them cook. But you know, that's that. Isn't this crafting? Work. No, this is smithing. Make things. No. So is that because it's not on? Can I get Albert to turn that on? And see, will he smith? Come down here and switch this on. Will he smith? I mean, will he? Where are you going? Where did he go? He wandered off. Where did he wander off to? I don't know where he went off to. Come back, wherever you are. Oh, it is on. Somehow he's turned it on. And he will smelt. So, right. So, excellent. So, he will smelt. Well, he smelted because I made him. And he's going to keep doing that, which then gives us some steel. Wanted to be naked in private. I think that's actually the antithesis of nudism, isn't it? I mean, nudism is very definitely being naked in public. Being naked in private is just what everybody does. That's just life, I guess. Well, except for these two. These two are naked together, which is a completely different kettle of fish altogether. Oh no! There's a plague. Who the hell's got the plague? Which of you turkeys has the plague? Ah, Albert. Of course he does. Albert, plague. And the dean is our doctor here. The best. It's because you're wandering around naked in the middle of winter. Yeah, that's absolutely why you get the plague. Right. Can you deal with this guy? You don't think you can eat someone with the plague? Maybe if you just cook him long enough. Right. I mean, the thing is, we have actually quite, I think, good medicine this time. So previously, when I've had people with the plague, the issue has been I've basically had, you know, some kind of root that you chew on, and that's the best I can say. And it's not actually super. Um, but now we actually have real medicine. I mean, I don't know what's in it. I just know it is medicine. What does it say? Advanced ultra tech medical supplies, with all kinds of good stuff, right? So hopefully, if there's anything that's going to get him better, it's definitely that. Um, you know, I mean, we can satiate von Lipwig's desire for a fake limb. Um, because we have this good stuff, we can actually chop off an arm or a leg, and give him something. I don't have any decent prosthetic things to give him, though, so I have a feeling it might hamper his progress. And I kind of don't want to do that because I'm sort of worried that if I hamper his progress, it's going to be to my downfall, which I don't actually want to do. So, was she mining? Somebody's been doing a spot of mining, which is fine. Can we get that one? We can, and we can get that one. So there's a spot of mining going on for steel. It looks like, in fact, someone's going off to do a spot of mining for steel, which is great. I don't think there's any dangerous wildlife. No, not unless like we get a a crazed boomalope or something. Now there's now 3 female megasloths, but no male. I'm kind of waiting for a male megasloth to see if we can get baby megasloths. We tried to tame some Ouroboros. No, what are they called? Thurbos, whatever they are. We tried to tame a couple of those, didn't work. Just didn't work. I think we must have to be better. Anyway, so there you go. We'll keep an eye on old What's-his name. Cow 1 has miscarried. Dreadful, horrible thing. Terribly sorry for you, but it is the middle of winter, and you guys should definitely not be breeding. I have enough of you, and yeah, and that stuff. I just keep checking on this guy just to make sure, because he seems. What do we got here health wise? He's got minor plague. If it becomes something else, like major plague, it could be a problem. I suppose what I should realistically do is go back here and check. The Dean is set for Doctor 1. So he should go back and deal with him. He should remember to go back and deal with them. That's what he should definitely be doing. Right, I've got this set up now. So let's have a look. Let's see what we can do bills wise. So should we just set this up a simple meal, and we'll set this up actually forever. And then what we will do is we said Dimity was good at cooking. So we'll move Dimity down there, and we'll move that up. And then her and Angua. I've got Angua down for cleaning. Maybe I'll have Dimity down for hauling. Just to give her something else to do. And we'll see. Cow 3 has also miscarried. Alright. Where is Dimity? Oh, now Dimity's getting annoyed. But she always gets annoyed. I don't think she likes cooking. Where is she going? She's going to eat first. Then she's going to recreate. Then she's going to start cooking. Right. Well, there we go. Look, there now they're both at it. Isn't that a little bit better? Everyone? No? We still haven't finished with these dang paths. Where on earth are you? Researching. You're researching because, oh yeah, Albert was doing the stone. That's why. Where's Pansy? Is she still mining? There we go. Right. Oh, what's your story? Downed. Full of milk. Could you rescue the cow? You're supposed to handle cows. Just by the by. Handle the cow. Oh, right, okay. Always delayed by something. Right, he's looking after him. Okay, who's got... Right, Bull 1 is dead. That's alright. Is it that one? No, that's sleeping. Is it that one? It's a calf. Is it that one? Bull 1, dead. Can she haul Bull 1? We're gonna eat it. Right. Albert. That's it. Albert has got the flu. Plague and the flu. Albert. It's warm enough in here. You just need some TLC. It does say you are frail and sickly, which is, you know, just everything I need is someone to soak up my... What was making that noise? Medical supplies. Right. Oh, Von Lipwig did a little bit of stuff, about stuff. Could do with making some more limestone blocks, Lipwig. You think he could do that? Right. So that's not a dead cow, and that's not a dead cow. Great. Just watching all these meat and veggies and things. But look at this supply coming up. That's pretty good. Isn't it pretty good? Right, quick drink. Oh, we've done quite a bit of steel mining. I've got a few bits of steel. What have we had to make? We've had to make a cooler, we had to make a vent. I think that's it. We don't need any more steel mining right about now. He's still looking after Albert, the Dean. I could do with getting these floors finished off. To be honest. Okay, Von Lipwig. He didn't like the fact that I meant, look at these two with their hearts and everything. She's off to feed the animals again. What is she off to do? Spot of mining? Oh, I've got these last 3 bits down for mining. That's fine. Whatever. I don't mind. I'd like Von Lipwig. Does Von Lipwig have enough blocks? No, he might not have. 75, 150, 160 blocks. Surely he must be able to finish flooring this place. Wherever you are, Lipwig. Where are you? Wandering around? You're doing outside first. Right, of course you are. I have been... Why did he bring steel? Oh yeah, the cabinets. That's fine, because cabinets increase our productivity. So, Debbie has miscarried due to starvation as well. Are these things rotten yet? No, not quite. Right, doing a bit of work on inside. Some blocks. Then we're gonna need more blocks. What I would like to do is I would like to replace all of these walls with limestone walls. They're supposed to be better insulated, so we would use less power keeping the place warm in winter and cool in summer. But you can see how long and how time consuming it is just to get some flooring done. It takes literally months and months to get some stuff done. We're doing really good on the food front. And I think actually what we might do is we might switch this one off, i.e. we're just going to stop that and we'll switch it off for now. And what we will do is we will go to Dimity and we will bump her back up. Hauling and maybe cleaning. She's pretty good at crafting, actually. I could get her to do that. Not haul. Bit of cleaning, bit of crafting. She can pick up while old Albert's trying to get herself sorted. She's done a bit of cooking. We can give her a break from the old cooking. And she can probably do this, which has bills set up for limestone blocks forever. I'll delete the granite blocks so we don't accidentally start doing that, because there is a lot of granite here. And there's a caravan to Bridobar Mesa. Let me check this. This is making, or was making, steel from slag chunks. There's some there, which is okay. We're not short of electricity. I might leave that. What's this? Sorry. Caravan to Bridobar Masarba Darba Darba. A mega screen TV and a triple rocket launcher, or we could get Arlene, or we could get Goodwill. I can't see what's the story with Arlene. Arlene gives me human leather. She's 100% psychically sensitive. That's not great. At least I don't think so. It also increases neural heat limit based on benefits more positive ones. She's pretty good at melee. She's reasonably social. She's pretty good at mining and stuff. She's pretty good at repairing and constructing. Yeah, okay, that's Arlene. The mega screen TV and the triple rocket launcher. Arguably, we could maybe sell. Can she cook? Why do I need her to cook? I've already got 2 cooks. I could do with another constructor. That's what I could do with. I have 2 cooks. I have 2 doctors. I could really do with 2 constructors. I've got a couple of people that are good shots. Actually, I think I've got 3 people that are good shots. So I could probably do... I mean, it wouldn't hurt to take Arlene. I would need to start... We've got a room ready for Arlene. So it's a possibility. It's the end of December-y. We have a bunch of food. Let's have a look. Who do we traditionally send? We traditionally send Pansy. Well, we did send Angua before. She seemed to be pretty good. She's but we can send Pansy. But we need 22 cowboy hats. So the person who is best placed to make cowboy hats is Angua. So do we want to invest in 22 cowboy hats? Which we don't have storage space for currently. I would have to change this. What is that? That's that. There's a whole load of stuff here that we can't actually. I haven't found anybody that wants to buy it. We've got a lot of plain leather that we could take and sell. But I still need room for cowboy hats. There's not 20, you can't stack them. So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You see, there's only room for 15. Now, I think maybe because we have... You don't have shelves. Because we have shelves, I think shelves will take cowboy hats. I've got them down as taking apparel. So they'll take everything but tainted apparel. So we probably can, because when the space runs out, there's like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. At least 10 spaces for cowboy hats. Okay. I did have toques set aside because I thought people might need them. But if we were to make cowboy hats, and we were to say that we wanted 22 of them, and they all have to be in pretty good condition, what we have to do, how do I do this? It's got to be tailoring. Dimity? I did have you set for crafting. Angua is doing the cooking. She's pretty good though. If I switch Angua over to the tailoring, forget the cleaning and forget the cooking for now, and I switch Dimity over to cooking, and she can forget the crafting and forget the cleaning for now, we can see how that works, and we can say that we will accept it for Arlene. Right, so we've got it done here. We will get Arlene as the reward. So we'll have to remember about that when we're sorting out food, because we got to feed her on the way back. So yeah, so there's that. So right, da. Oh, what's this? Cargo pods now. Ooh, that one we're done. Where's the cargo pods? They've landed inside the base. Excellent. Devil Strand. Go for it. We've got some Devil Strand and we've got some scrap. Excellent. That couldn't have been better. Unless it actually landed in our stockpile. She's busy cleaning up after all the animals. Wow, they don't have to make a mess to these animals. It's all that wandering around miscarrying everywhere, probably. And where's our research? So I was talking to you about research. So we're working on carpets. We've got Devil Strand, so we can actually make we can grow Devil Strand when it becomes time to grow Devil Strand. It's supposed to give you some pretty high quality clothing, or at least good quality clothing, I guess is probably the best way to describe it. But we're working on carpets. I was hoping to make things a little bit more comfortable. I can make them comfy chairs. I just haven't got around to it. And then we wanted to have a look at plate armor, because I think we can make guns when we get components. So I would like to buy some components. So this caravan that's going to Mado Bar Mesa or Kurodo Bar Mesa or whatever it's called. We definitely need to get rid of some of that plain leather and sell some things and buy some components so that we can make some guns. We can also make some fairly serious weapons here. One of the things I'd like would obviously be gun turrets, and I'm not sure how we get those because it seems to be locked. So maybe I don't know because it doesn't say. I need blowback operation. Right, so I need that. So I need blowback operation before I can do turrets because that's something I'd like to do. So I think maybe I was trying to make everywhere nicer to keep people happier. And I think if we can do armor and then we can do blowback operation, then we can do turrets because turrets is something I would like to do um, for our base, automate some of our defenses. But research takes forever. And to be fair, as I have said before, I have been prioritizing these construction things and getting this construction stuff together over the course of winter, so that I feel like we've mined a nice chunk of steel down there, so that I feel like we are in a good position to start in springtime. Right? That's the plan. So we've got some cowboy hats already. That's good condition one. That's a normal condition one. That is good condition one. They have to be normal or better. Yeah, normal or better. She's pretty good, unless she's sick. If she's sick, she doesn't do. She'll do. Yeah, she'll do a pour. You see, every now and again she'll do a pour. So what we need to do is we need to go down here, and we'll need to add another one. Why won't you let me add another one? There you go. We'll need to add another one because one of them is poor. Good, normal, veil we can sell. That's normal. That's normal. And is she taking stuff to other random places yet? Don't think so. Ooh, look! Wow, we've harvested all of our animals, and we've got all of our meat in here. And yeah, so there you go. Who's got a minor break risk? The people that I asked to do stuff. He's wearing a hat. Dean! Stop wearing a hat! That's not your choice! I don't want you in a cowboy hat. Or if you're gonna be in a cowboy hat, that's fine. But be in a bad quality one. What are you wearing on your head? A good quality hat. The hell with you. If you want a hat, you can wear that one because it's poor quality. Stealing the good quality hats. Go on then. Go on. Seeing as you want a darn hat. Crazy coconut. Right. Did you put that toque down somewhere? Because you were wearing a toque. I'm pretty sure you were. You were. Yeah. Can I get you to wear that? I know it's poor quality. And I know you're sick. We're sick. Ah! Angua again. Why would it be dirty? Angua. Why would it... Tell me, why would the cooking area be dirty? Angua's always getting sick. Why is your cooking area dirty? It doesn't look dirty. Am I missing something? I don't see any dirt. A shaman merchant. Okay. Right, we'll wait and see where he comes from. Which part of the map are you arriving from, sir, madam? Shaman are traditionally men, right? Shaman, I should probably say. There he is over there. Can't see him, he's hiding. I would have thought it would have been this guy, but it isn't this guy. It's that guy. Will they come inside? Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Right, let us slow down. And Von Litwig is our best negotiator. So, there we go, right? Hurry outside, because we could sell some stuff. Maybe sell stick-up pickies. Right. What have we got that we can get rid of? What have we got that's giving us trouble? What could we do with buying, do you think? Right, some of these muffalos, not sure about. Debbie, got Muffalo 2, Carl. Yeah, maybe I want at least 2 Muffalos for Beasts of Burden. Is that all the Muffalos there are? Oh, look what they will not buy. All this stuff I want rid of, they won't buy. This is my problem. These merchants come along and they won't buy anything. It's like, you turkeys. Right. Muffalo 2 and Muffalo 3 we'll keep. We've got 3, it says here. 3 Muffalos. Right, we'll get rid of 3 baby Muffalos. And we'll keep those 2, because we've got Carl and Debbie. We've got a calf and a cow and a cow. What we don't have is a bull now. So that's that. You're not getting our medicine. We got 1 rooster, which is no good to anybody. We've got a sow and a pig. Bacon, anyone? That would be good, but they're a bit expensive. I don't mind saying. Pemmican is good. Buying pemmican is good because we can definitely store that. I'd almost say we could buy all of that. So it's good for traveling. Smoke leaf, psychic, shock, gold. That's all you've got. That's not great. It's not great. Look, you know, that's fine. We need pemmican, and I'm all for it, and that's fantastic. Do I have anyone set for hauling? The Dean. I have the Dean set for hauling, and I have now Pansy set for hauling, so she can deal with that. Von Litwig, you're constructing. Oh, your research should be 1. Right. Okay. I think that's fine. The strangers. Oh no, he's loading up. Okay. I mean, you can put it there. I think in terms of meals. I should probably say, well, not our lavish meals. We'll let it be. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. It doesn't select pemmican. Is pemmican? Oh, there you are, pemmican. Right. So meals, no. Raw food, yes. Chocolate, yes. Kibble, I don't know what kibble is. So we'll allow foods in here. That's fine. What we will say here is, though, I don't want pemmican in here. Foods. So no pemmican in there. Please. You can have chocolate in there. And you can have all those other meals in there. That's fine. But I don't want this. The pemmican can go in there because it's long-lasting, long-life stuff. Thank you. Right. See, they're all gonna head inside and sit and have a meal. You know. Thanks for the hospitality. You're welcome. They're like a serious group of armed individuals, aren't they? That's all the muffalos that we're offloading to them because we don't have enough food to go around. Which is fine. That's the way of the world. Right. This pig has wandered inside. Piggy? Piggy. We can buy more animals if we need to later, but I'm not in a great rush to buy animals right about now. I don't know if there's... What did we say wildlife-wise? That's not the wildlife. That's the wildlife. A couple of female boars. Boomalopes is a bad idea. I mean, whenever you try and like slaughter one, they blow up. So, yeah. I mean, I'd like a male. I'd like a male and a female mega sloth, but we got donkeys. There's donkeys out there. Donkey meat. Boars would be good, but we've only got two female boars. So yeah, we might need to buy some domesticated animals somewhere else. I see this is largely done. Can I just? Oh my word! It's an absolute disaster area. There's vomit everywhere. Could you Was that Albert feeding her? I mean, very nice of him. Yeah, you just gotta clean that all up. You can't have that kicking around the place. So, what's his status health-wise? He's got a minor dose of the flu, and she's recovering from food poisoning. Right, it's pretty serious though. She can't walk. Some pretty serious food poisoning. He's doing a bit of work. Hey, this room's finished. Woohoo! That's great. That's great. That room is finished. He's now doing a spot of the old researcher-roo. There's still like, is there a reason why this one place? You need some limestone blocks. This one place. Could I get you to do some more blocks? Lipvig, sir. Oh, and there's a transport pod crash. Where is that? And what have we got? Oh, now we got somebody else already arriving. Right. You can probably actually... You're pretty good at rescuing. So this guy is a logger, is he? He's a space refugee. Right, okay. Alright. Well, if that's... I mean, we might end up converting this over to bedroom as well. If we're going to end up with Arlene and this guy called Nick. You know, we will rename these people in favor of our chosen milieu from the disc in due course. Certainly if he survives. If he survives. We have this set aside as a medical currently. Do we need you anymore? He's developed an immunity. I think he's good. I don't think he needs a medical bed. I think he should be good, be able to just sleep in his own bed. What is his bed? Is that his bed? No. Is that his bed? Is that his bed? Where is Albert's bed? I think this is Albert's bed. Is this Albert's bed? That is your bed. I can't make him go to bed. But then I can't make him go here because it says he's not sick. Now Angua says she's not sick either. So that's great. So awesome. So there's a hat. Where are we at with the hat situation? Still working on hats. The food is deteriorating in terms of numbers, but we have some pemmican, like I said. Some blood has been spilt. Don't know what the story with that is exactly. Don't know whether that was us or them or it's old news. Can't remember. Right. Is everything else going generally according to plan? Is that a bunny? Raccoon. Right. Where are you? You are carrying this dude back. Why are you carrying him in there? Surely, and I don't mean to be funny, but shouldn't he be in a medical bed? This is not a medical bed. I mean, we actually have beds set aside for medicine. I mean, I'm happy for you to look after this dude. As long as you're looking after him. Nick the Logger. Because, so, there. Anyway, stuff. Look, I can see some hats turning up. Normal, good. I don't know what we can see in the inventory so much. Manufactured? Hats? No, it doesn't show me hats. It's not going to show me hats. It's not going to show me that kind of thing. Are you? No, you're not. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We have 17. That's 21 because she messed one up, so we need another. So she's still working on it. Still working. Where are you and what are you currently doing? Can I, by any chance, can I get you? You still need more limestone blocks. Can I get you to make some limestone blocks? It's reserved by Albert, is it? Dang it. Sorry. Why? You have to go get limestone? Are we out of limestone? Oh, we are out of limestone. Well, color me amazed because we picked up a lot of limestone. So we're gonna need to pick up some more for defo. There's a whole bunch here as well. There's some just right outside the gate. Over here. And over here. Right, that ought to be enough. Who's set for hauling? Pansy and the Dean. It's going to keep Pansy and the Dean busy for a little bit, isn't it? Right, okay. They're doing all of their stuff that they're doing, and they're doing it the way that they are doing it, which is jolly, jolly good. So I'm just going to take a little break for a sec, and I will be right back. See you soon. Right, we are back. Trying to see if we can get these hats done, these blocks made, finish this construction work. Was that pemmican out there? Oh, you're feeding some of the animals with pemmican, I see, to keep them alive, one imagines. Hey, right. So Nick is now part of the team. Nick, I wonder, mate, could I get you to actually just stay in a bed until you are done? In which case, I need this switched on. No, I don't need that switched on. Actually, tell a lie. I need this switched on. Albert, could you switch that on? And I also need that switched on. Albert, could you switch the light on? Right, let's see what the setting is on this. Let's dial it down a bit. Right, and this guy is a logger, eh? Okay, 29. Right, okay, pardon you. We're not gonna call him Nick. We're gonna call him Carrot. Jolly good. Right, Carrot. This is going to be your bed. Right, so that's Carrot. Right, let's have a look and see what old Carrot can do, shall we? Carrot, you are... you can do firefighting. You can be a patient. You can't be a doctor so much. Bed rest, yes. Basic, yes. You're not very good with any of that. Not very good with that. You're a relatively okay constructor. Plants is good. Mining's good. Plants is good. Smithing, no. Tailing, arting, crafting, no. Okay. And normal stuff. Yeah, well, you can do a spot of that. Do you need to do Dean? No, that's pretty much what you're doing. Pansy? I've got you mining and handling. Yeah, okay. And we'll come down here and we will be copying that and pasting it in. This seems to work, so I just leave it the way it is. Maybe there's a better, more efficient way. Maybe I could work them harder. Maybe we could do more than 7 hours of work in a day. I'm not super sure. There maybe might be, you know, like a what you call it? Trying to determine if you can determine. I'm trying to determine if there's any way to ascertain if they will work longer hours or not. And I'm not sure about that, is the short answer. Right, you say the bill is complete, do you? Do you? Right. So, let's have a look. So we need 22 normal quality hats. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and I know that these are both good, 21 and 22. Right, so we are set. And we can definitely form up a caravan. So who are we going to form up the caravan with? 2.3 days. Pansy, I said. Did I not? I did say Pansy. Pansy can take Carl with, so he can carry some stuff. Right. I've tried selling chem fuel at that place before, and they don't take it. I suppose, actually, Now that I ask, I should. What will they buy? It says here. I mean, it says literally they'll buy most things. I don't want. I don't want to buy any that. Um. What kind of leathers will they buy? Light leather. They'll buy light leather. They'll buy mega sloth wool, muffalo wool, plain leather. So they'll buy a bunch of that stuff, which is great. They will. That's none of those things I have. Don't have any weapons. Apparel. They should buy a bunch of clothes, shouldn't they? T-shirts, toques, tribal wear, veils, war masks, hoods, jackets, dusters, cowboy hats, stuff. So yeah, so they should take a bunch of things. So sorry. So we'll do that, and then we'll do that, and we'll confirm that we're going again. We'll confirm that Pansy's the one doing it. That she's gonna take Carl, and that they won't buy chem fuel because I know they won't. Cloth we need, devil strand we need, patch leather. They can take all of that. Light leather, they can take all of that. Plain leather, they can take all of that. Keep the blue fur, I think. Guinea pig fur, take all of that. Keep the muffalo wool. Mega sloth wool can go. Steel we need. Granite we need. These things have no value. No, they've got a whole bunch of stuff here that I don't know why this is here, but you can't actually take them. It's very weird. We've got a revolver. Do we? I wonder where that is, but we should probably give that to somebody. Lizard skin pants. I don't know. We don't need that. An awful. We've got some normal pants. Good, excellent parka stuff. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Sorry. 6 of those. To be fair, we're going to get rid of most of this stuff. We need the good stuff is what we need. But I really am getting rid of all of it because I don't actually want it. Right. And we've got 900 of that. Let's take 210 of that. Now then, there was a whole bunch of this stuff here. These are all just ones of these items of clothing. I think we can get rid of them all. I think we can do better. Right? And we'll turn this off. Or will we? I don't think they take all of this. I think they select what to take out of all of this, because if you have a look here, you'll see that it... Yeah, I think I need to do this, actually. That would take 9.2 pemmican, which is, I think it's like 2.8 each way. So we need food for quite a bit. So I think we need that, and they've got also 9 simple meals. I think take 12. Take plenty of food, because I think we're going to need it for bringing that woman back. So we're going to do that, and Pansy's going to sort herself out with her bits and pieces, and she's going to head off, and she's going to see if she can come back with Arlene. Now, that means I need to build some stuff for when Arlene gets here. This is, I think, if I slow this down, this is currently a stockpile, which I will have to delete as a zone. And I will have to build some additional stuff in here. So let's get some stuff built. Do 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 do. Usually do that. Sorry, we do that, and we usually have a light somewhere in the corner. Doosh. And we're probably going to want a heater there, and we're going to want one of those there. And I usually chuck in a plant pot. Somewhere nice. Right? Oh, we've still got so much to do to get these pathways built. She's picking up all the hats. Spring has sprung! And we got visitors. I don't know what the story with the visitors is, to be fair. They seem to have a few items to trade. Do they? Oh yeah, look. Sometimes, or quite an awful lot of the time, the visitors don't have anything. But that's okay. We have some chem fuel. Do you want some chem fuel? I have to remember what I've allocated for sale. She's tied Carl up, you see, because she's loading up Carl with the various bits and pieces that she needs. They'll hang around. In the meantime, with it being spring, we're going to have to cut these things down. We're going to have to prepare the fields. There should be... Is it not? Is that not? Doesn't count. That bush doesn't count. That bush doesn't count. Okay, there's some. We need to clean some of these things out of the way. I am aware there is a faster way of doing this. Tattered apparel, huh? Right. So at least one of these fields, we are gonna have to set aside for hay, if you don't mind. They're not gonna. It's still too cold to plant, so let's not pancake. The this is our least goodest field. Actually, I should probably make that one hay. I shall make this one potato, and this one can be rice, and we have a lot of, but I think we'll plant some more cotton. So we've got potato, rice, hay, and cotton, which I think is perfectly fine. Then we've got where all the creatures live, and that's all good. If you're awake, do you want to speak to these people and see what they have? They might have something good, they might not. They don't. So... Yeah, the rest of the stuff is already allocated, or they don't want it. They sell packaged survival meals. They sell medicine. They sell wake up. They sell reinforced barrels. They've got a revolver or a simple steel helmet. But honestly, I don't think so. What have you got? Nothing. So where's this revolver that we own, allegedly? Because there it is. Right, can I get you to equip that now? Let him equip it. Thank you, so that he is at least armed. And then right, he's decided to go on an insulting spree. Well, that's awesome. That's going to win you lots of friends. Just arrive and you start insulting everybody. Let me tell you, sir, that's no way to go about introducing yourself to the colony. A wild boar has self-tamed itself. Right. Someone needs warm clothes. Let me guess, is it the nudist? Because if it's the nudist, I'm not at all surprised. Right. Oh, I was going to say, has Pansy gone to get the boar, but she won't have. Um, and where is it? It should turn up by itself. It can actually walk inside now. So where is this wild boar that has self-tamed itself? That's the donkeys. Is that it? No, but it was down here, was it not? Where are you? No, that's not it. Where the heck is it? I should not have deleted the thing that said we'd tamed a wild boar. I'm sure it'll turn up. I'm sure it'll turn up. We're running out of food again. Is that done? Yeah, we're done with that. We're done with that. Probably switch it off. We don't need it. I think we're done with that. Probably switch that off. We don't need that either. We've smelted all the steel we want. Angua should be back on cook duty, right? Because, no, Dimity's on cook duty. She was tailoring. She's less good. So we get Angua back on cooking. And she was crafting. That's right, wasn't it? Yeah, so we'll get that working because we've still got this needing all of the stuff that needs. And we still need all these blocks made. And it's dirty as hell in here now. Who's supposed to be cleaning? Who's on cleaning duty? The Dean? Dean? You could do a spot of cleaning as well. Albert? Oh, Albert's on crafting. Well then, you can do a spot of cleaning. Perhaps first, Dimity. Carrot should be doing some cleaning. Hey, my devices. I don't know, who's back? Me or you? Which one of us is back? Well, we're doing slightly better than we were doing last time, he says. You know, about to get myself into a pickle, I'm sure. Why is there a pen needed? This is a pen. You're talking about my free roaming pig somewhere. Where is that free roaming pig gone to? That I don't know. It self-tamed itself and it wandered off somewhere. If I knew where it was, I'd go and find it. They're kind of hard to see though. Here, piggy, 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 piggy. Squirrel. Squirrel! I'm mad, aren't I? Wild boar. Where are you? Right, who can wrangle a wild boar? She can't. Can he? Can he? Can he? Nobody can handle. Nobody. Right. Okay. Well, hang on a minute. 2, 4, 6. Dean. Dean, it's all on you, mate. Go get the. Oh, there it is. It's not even miles away. Pigs eat dead bodies. Do they really? Well, that's good. We'll eat these dead bunnies because they were infected and they attacked us. Which I did not like at all, Sam I am. Right. Someone's not constructing. You need some more steel. Shit, really? Dang it all. We just never seem to have enough of this darn steel stuff going around. I think I have somebody on mining. Who's good at mining? Carrot is good at mining, but he's not really in a fit condition right about now. I can probably get Dimity to do it. I'll just get her to prioritize mining in a bit. I don't really need her to do it right now. We just need to get Carrot better, providing he doesn't run around insulting people, of all things. And some of my people are feeling a bit stressed. Usually because I'm asking them to do stuff above and beyond what is their normal duty. How are we looking out for this guy? Should we probably feed him, Dean? We don't want our charges to starve to death now, Dr. Dean, do we? That would be a negative outcome. Right. Okay. How's he looking? Cracked, bruised, cut, cracked. Yes, well, that's because he fell from space, so it's bound to be a little bit cracked and bruised. Right, where are we? We're halfway there. Grand. Really would like to see these pathways finished before we hit summer. Dang it. Right, okay. Still a bit chilly outside for anything to grow. We need to wait till there's no freezing temperatures outside. And then we'll be switching over from the various heat sources that we've got going. Piggy, piggy, piggy. Pansy is no longer inspired. Oh well. These things happen. Is she mining? Can we finish? He's already working on it. Nice! Because this is going to be for Arlene. When we get Arlene back, we're going to have a little home for her. And then we've got like a... Mad donkey. Mad donkey. Where is this mad donkey? Right. This is the mad donkey, is it? Right. We've probably got enough people relatively well armed. So Angua doesn't have a gun. Yeah, because she got sick and fell over. Right? And she ended up giving her gun to this guy. Right. That's what happens when your person gets sick. For some random reason, they drop their weapon. And I have, I think, lost so many things. Because my person gets sick, and then I forget that I would just like that. Angua, can you equip that? Right. Is this the mad donkey? Maddened. Right. Let's get you. You're always good for a laugh. You're relatively okay. Dean? Maybe I can have you in backup. Down there somewhere. Albert? I think you're alright. Right. Let's get our people lined up so we can tackle this dang donkey. If everyone could hurry their way over here. Right. I usually try and get one person kind of lured in, and then we're kind of spread out. This might be a bit too soon. No, it's good. There we go. One dead donkey. Right, there you go. That's the easiest way to deal with that. Oh, jeepers! What happened? Short circuit. Get those fires out. Right, what happened? All of our batteries. Is that discharged all of our batteries, did it? Well, that's a bit of a nuisance. Right, Carrot, you still in bed? Jolly good. Right, I don't believe the heaters are working right now. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we lost all of our battery power. Yeah, I see that. I see that we're not really generating a vast amount of electricity right about now. Such is life. Such is life. Right, our caravan has arrived at the location that it has arrived at. Right, so just so we're clear, let's pause this. So I got this a little bit messed up the last time. That's you should yeah, here we go. So last time I just went in and traded with them and tried to trade all of the hats, and they'll take hats perhaps, but that's not the same as completing the offer. If you want to complete the offer, you have to make sure that you do this, and then you do that, and then we get the stuff that we get. We still want to trade, so we still want to get rid of all of our patch leather, and we still want to get rid of all of our light leather, and we still want to get rid of all of our plain leather and all of this. We're running out. You can see they're running out of money, which is fine. What else have we got that we can get rid of? Because we had all this rubbish in our storeroom, and don't worry about that. And we can get rid of it all, and we can very much look to. She brought 2 Glitterworld medicine with her. Right, so that's everything. So that is that's quite a bit. Yaks. Ooh, do we want yaks on top of muffalos? I'm not really sure. There's a variety of different meats, but we did want components. We did say we wanted components. So we're going to take as many components as they've got. They've got limestone blocks, so have we. They've got other stuff, so have we. They have got bows and masks and alpaca wool and psychic shock lances and stuff. So they don't quite have enough. We really probably should buy something extra. I'm quite happy we can do this until we get it down to 1831, and then we will have well, that will do. And now we've got a new caravan, and now we are going to go back to Little Cabbage, and that's that. That's great. So we've got a new person coming, and that's all well and good, and we have a room already set aside for her. The lights are flickering on and off until we get the electricity built up again, thanks to that power failure. Thank you very much. But we will be good. So, are you people doing? You're probably doing nothing. I want to see what they're doing when the day comes around. I also need to just mess a little bit with my headset, if you don't mind. Right, okay. Well, there we go. Let's say we're coming along, coming along. I'd be interested to hear from any of you down below if you are keeping track of the series closely, if it's something you're interested in, and or if you already have the game, like my devices, or if you are thinking of getting the game, and what you think of it. I know not everyone goes for these kinds of top-down things and the graphics and stuff. It is a bit of an older style of game, but I guess there's an awful lot of that going around at the minute. There's an awful lot of older style games that are coming on the market or are on the market, and this retro looks for various things, retro platformers and bits and pieces and all the rest of it. So, you know, there is some of that. I mean, I don't mind it. I think it's more so the nice. It's more so the challenge, right? We wanted to do armor next. We've done carpets, so let's have a look at a carpet. So, what is a carpet? Flooring, right? You can do carpets. A lovely. It's 7 cloth for a carpet, a plush carpet. It says lovely red. I'm assuming you can do it wherever you like. And I don't think we need anything. So one carpet is 7. How many cloth have we got? I mean, that's 75, 75, 75, 75, and so on. Like that. I'm kind of inclined to say that the person to me who seems to do the most amount of work is the chef. And I think she should get an entirely carpeted room. I also think maybe that what we should do is actually, not blue, green. I think what we should do is carpet the sick, and we'll see how that goes. In terms of, I didn't say that. Why would you forbid that? I didn't say that. At least I don't think I said that. And we'll see what that does, and see how that looks, and see what that does to those kinds of people. Oh, solar flare! There goes the electricity. Good job it's springtime. Oh, yeah, they have to tear up the floor to relay the floor, I should say. So, yeah, it might be a little bit of struggle in the cold temperatures. Place should stay warm enough for a bit. There you go, that looks good, doesn't it? That looks nice. Have a nice carpet there. I don't know how the carpet under the beds. Somewhat skillfully, one imagines. Nick, you mean Carrot. Carrot is in some tattered clothing. These colonists are starving. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Colonists are starving? Why? Is Angua not cooking? She should be cooking. Oh, this is set to, I see. Oh, okay. Right, well, I didn't know that. So thank you for letting me know that. I think we need to be down at simple meal then, eh? Simple meal. Ingredients. Simple meal ingredients. So meat. Yeah, okay. And we're out of all of the veggie stuff, so that should be fine, right? Angry should be able to cook a meal or 3. Yeah, we don't want that. We don't want that at all. Not paying attention, you see. This game will come back and bite your bum if you're not paying attention. Right, she can definitely cook stuff for people. And then she can eat. And then what? And then she doesn't want to do anything? Wait, stop, stop, stop! Why won't you cook? I know it's like a thing, but... Bill, now, forever! Dang it all. I know I hate to drag you out of bed in the middle of the night, but... I'm gonna drag you out of bed in the middle of the night. The caravan is back, and they, I think, brought some pemmican with them. So that will help solve some issues. You just went to bed on me, didn't you? Right, I gotta watch this like a hawk, or people are gonna start dying. Arlene can apparently cook for herself. But Arlene is apparently a diamond cook by the looks of things, because she's already working on some meals for things. Did I pick her to cook instead of Angua? Right, anyway. That's done, that's done, that's done, and that's done. And that's all done. And that's all good. And... Right, okay. Right. Let's just all stop for a second so I can wrap my head around what's going on. Right. Carrot's okay. So, Carrot's fine. Don't know where he is. What is he doing? He's going to build some flooring. Excellent. Right. Arlene. Let's have a look. Arlene. Right, so we'll copy that and paste that. And Arlene. What can you do, Arlene? Right, we can't fight fires because you're a pyromaniac. Oh my gosh. Right, right, okay. Right. Yeah, okay, fair enough. We'll bear that in mind. Animals handling 5. Yeah, okay, we'll put you down for 4 for that. Cooking 5. Yeah, I'll maybe leave you at a 3 for that. Pyromaniacs apparently don't hunt. Construction you're not great at, so I'll put you at 4. Plants, it's gonna leave you there. Mining, put you at 4. 4. Artistic, leave you at 3. Crafting, okay. Right, another hauler and another cleaner. Really? Pretty much. A keeper? A keeper of what? The keys? Keeper of animals? Keeper of people? Right, okay. I mean, I fancy I'm gonna get you into, like, growing stuff and possibly cutting stuff. Right, where are we close to, like, growing stuff and cutting stuff? Dimity. Angua cooks. And we know, what's her name? Oh, I'm gonna rename her. She isn't gonna be Arlene. That is for sure. What are we gonna name her? Wait a minute. I had someone thought that would be, yes, that's the one. So over here we will be renaming Arlene. Oh, we won't be naming Arlene that. Adora Bell. Right, so we got Adora Bell on the go there. That's all good. Right. Pay attention, LJ. Pay attention. Don't let your people starve to death. So we've got plenty of meat, so we're just going to have simple stuff going. I mean, if we get the power sorted, we could set up a second stove, but for right now, we'll just run with one stove, I think. And we'll see how we go. We don't have any grass coming through yet for the critters. We've got limestone. All the limestone block work is essentially, or will essentially be done in almost... That carpet looks nice. That's not a bad looking room. I reckon that's a comfy looking room. And they're working on her room. And it's a bit dirty, but it looks good. The temperature outside is 8 degrees. Surely it is time to plant. Growing season is here now, so who is scheduled for planting? And are you planting? Because the construction is just about done. I really did schedule some people. Look, Dimity is scheduled for growing. And Adora Bell is scheduled for growing. We should get him scheduled for growing, because he's also pretty good at it. We should get Albert scheduled for growing, because he's pretty good at it. The Dean for growing. Well, that's everybody. Everybody should be scheduled for a spot of growing. I know they've got a few bits of hauling and tidying and things to sort out. But in reality, I would like to see a little bit of growing going on. No, you're all prioritizing hauling. There's a bit of cleaning going on. I don't want to deprioritize hauling. Although, to be fair, I think we've hauled most of the limestone from outside that I wanted hauled inside. Psychic drone. Great. Oh, wait. You're right, you Burke. I need to select it. Ah. That's why. I'm like, why is this not working? And it suddenly dawned on me that I forbid planting, and I must remember to unforbid it. At least we're cooking meals, so at least people are now not starving, which is great. Are these things rotten yet? Right, they can take them away, and dump them here, which is usually what ends up with them. They dump them on my stockpile. Yeah, there you go, which is outside the walls, and I don't have to worry about it. Raccoons, boomalopes. I wonder if any critters have moved in. Oh, jeepers, there's a cougar. Where are you? Up there. Oh, we got mega sloths for Africa. We've got a couple of mega sloths. One of those and one of those. Although, to be fair, this one seems to be pretty much stuck here. So we should let Pansy deal with that one. She hasn't got any food for it, though. She normally uses some kind of food for it. Here we go. Look, they're all out there planting. Excellent. Excellent, Smithers. Get out there. Do a spot of planting. You are a female. And you are a female. So I only want one of you. And I may as well just cancel you. I don't know where the male is, but we'll get around to it eventually. Right, so that is my hay grass, that is my rice, that is my spuds. Alright, man hunters, what have we got this time? Man hunting rats again. Right, they're gonna come from that way, are they? Right, we're definitely short of some weaponry. I think what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to switch that on. We're gonna have to make at least some kind of breach axes or something out of steel. We've got some steel. So maybe I can prioritize you putting that on. And a door rebel. I think I want you to go there. And the rest of you can join me down here. Right, and you, sir, can also wait there. Right, where are these dang rats? I can't see them. Oh, there's one. There's 2, 3, 4. There's like 5. Ooh, there's a bunch of them. I don't like the look of this. There's a fair old dose of them, to be fair. There's a lot of them. Let's see if we can get them in a little bit of a time. I see there's one here. Oh, no. Too many. Right, that's one dead. Get out of the way, pig! You're gonna get shot! There's so many of them. Ah, Dimity. Right, Dimity has to go get healed. Two down, 2 left to go. No, don't shoot each other! Don't shoot Von Lipwig! What's wrong with you people? Right. I think that's all of them. Blimey. Oh gosh. Right. There's a bit of healing that has to be done. Right. So, Dimity, you could do with... he's already dealing with it. Who needs medical attention? That's it. Just the 2 of them. Just the 2 of them need medical attention. And we just want to make sure that we don't pick these up because they have that nasty, horrible disease. That's not our pig, is it? No. What happened to our pig? Have we lost some animals? Have they fled? Have they died? Oh no, they're all wandering around there. What are you? You're a female. And you're also a female. Yeah, no help. No help if I want little piggies. Right, let's see. Can you deal with him? Pansy. Could you dealing with that, please? I haven't quite planted everything yet. Right, let's check again. Good. Could we get her fed? Him fed? Von the wig, please. Right, jolly good. Is that it then? Yeah, the psychic drone is going to annoy the females, so they're not going to be upset. There's some planting going on. Oh, there's still... Is that still one angry rat? There's still one angry rat kicking around, but it's very small. Obviously. Visitors? Maybe they have something to trade? Oh, they killed the rabid rat for me. Thank you. Very nice of you. Sorry, this is my guy that does the talking. Kind of you to kill that rabid rat. Right. Well, they've got a steel breach axe, which I said we could do with the steel breach axe. So we could do that. They also have some more pemmican, which, to be honest, we could probably do with. And they won't take anything else that we have possibly to sell. But 277 for some pemmican and an axe. Let me. Who is? I think Adora Bell has some fairly spot on. Oh no, she doesn't. Melee, apparently not. Is it you, sir? You're a melee 4. Alright, well in that case, I guess you're equipping the axe. Can I just... Is Adora Bell good at anything? She can't shoot, and she can't melee. Alright, well let's not give her anything then, and she can probably just hide. She is intellectual though, she's got a 7. Did I miss that somewhere? That she's got a 7? Because I can definitely put her in for the old research. Less cleaning, less hauling, and a bit more research and some plant cutting and growing. I mean, everyone's got to do more than one job, you know. What's Von Litwig up to? So he is construction and research. If I build a second research table, how does that work? I can definitely build one. So how does that work? If I've got 2 people that can effectively research just by the by. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I need to get some people to finish this. Oh, he's going around there to get... yeah, and the pemmican. If you guys could haul that indoors, that would also be good. Place is looking a bit dirty. Just saying. She's got a nice room. There's a bit of blood right there. Does anyone want to accept any responsibility for that? No? Too busy planting? Right, well we're done with the planting. So, I think it's growing. Technically plant, harvest and forage. Forage. Never really bothered with forage. But I think we can probably bump that down now. I generally don't bother. And you people should have other priorities. One of the priorities is probably still this steel though. I think we should probably get that. And someone's making a research bench. So this is new for me, 2 research benches. Did 2 researchers research the same thing? Or do you set the research as a separate thing? Individuellement. This thing was... Oh yeah, we got room for 2 bolt action rifles. Can we make those? Just as an aside, you're a craftsman. No. Who can make... Angua can make bolt action rifles. Now that we've got those components. Because that would be pretty good. You need wood. Well, can't you go and chop down some wood? I mean, chop. There's some wood. There's a little bit of wood there. That's some wood. I don't want to get rid of all the wood, per se. But we can certainly get rid of some of it. Oh, the Dean's already doing it. Doesn't matter. Never you mind. We've got people working on it already. Right, so what's this mean? Oh yeah, you see, they must contribute together because I can't select. Well, the research is selected here, isn't it? So yeah, so 2 people can working together on one project. Nice. I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. So who needs a rifle? You've got a rifle, you've got an auto pistol, you've got a rifle. Von Lipwig, you really need a rifle, I think. To be fair. So here you go. Here's a rifle coming your way, Von Lipwig. You can deal with that. Next is probably Carrot. Probably needs a rifle. Let's hope we can at least get another rifle. There's some more people. Some more traveling people. It's the traveling Wilburys. That's the old super. Is this a tamed? No, this says it's to be tamed. I don't think she has the right food. No, no usable food. We need to get some potatoes or something grown. It looks like our animals are pretty good. We've got some grass coming up. That one we can get rid of because it's rotten. I think that one's rotten. She's still working. You don't feel like you have to work all night. It wasn't like that kind of a command. There you go. You can go away. Go to sleep. There's an axe there. Yeah, that was all what's his chops. Where's these people? Where are they? Are they coming or what? Or have they already left? Are these the people that came and then left? It must be. I just forgot to get rid of it. Never mind. Dealt with. It's all dealt with. She's tidying up. Tidy up! Tidy up time. More steel. You've got the weird wall with the strange thing behind it that makes everybody feel uneasy. I need to watch out for wherever the heck this cougar is. That's the squirrel. There it is, over there. I might have to send out a party of people to deal with that cougar. Because inevitably it'll attack me at a very inopportune moment. Plate armor. Nice. Right. So what's next? We wanted blowback because we want to do turrets. So we'll need to do that. But while we are here, what is it this? We can make a simple helmet. We could make a pump action shotgun. Didn't know we could make a pump action shotgun. Armor. Nope, not there. I feel like... No. I feel like this must be it. Must it? Mustn't it? Must it? It's not showing me armor though. Is there a new production table? Tailor? Bench for armor? No. Smithy. What's this? A field smithy. A stonecutter's table. A hand tailor's bench. An art crafting tool. Research. Butchery. And stoves. So I feel like armor should be here, should it not? Because that's a machining table. Armor is not here. Do we need... what's the thing here? Do we need a crafting spot? No, knives or bows. Workstation for assembling guns and ammunition. Weapons and tools. Tailoring of clothes. Okay. So that being the case, where would I find the ability to make armor? I can also make a billiards table. I didn't realize. It's not quite the right amount of room. I'd have to move some stuff around to get the old billiards table in. But that's a distraction. How can I... ¿Qué? ¿Por qué? Je suis Confusosaurus. I'm pretty sure that this says Smith suits of plate armor. So it's got to be the smithy. And that's a smelter. And that's a machine. Do we not have... Wait, what? The electric smithy. I haven't built one yet. I haven't built the electric smithy. Right. That's why. That's why. Because I haven't built one. Let's build one. I'm like, why on earth can't I have arm? Why can't I have nice things? Right, you can do that. Work on that thing for me, will you? Maybe we can actually get our people some armor. We don't have a lot of steel. But we'll eventually have some steel. And I meant to put that there. Make everybody sit really close to the TV. And we can still have the party spot, and the party spot can be kind of here. Because then we can go in with the old recreation, and we can make the billiards table. Right. Yeah, there you go. Look, both researching. Excellent, Smithers. Excellent. What does it say about researching? Not a lot. It's happening. So there you go. So they're both researching, which is awesome. And everybody planted everything? Yes, that's all awesome. Everything's awesome. He's hauling some stuff, which I think is awesome. Right. Because we want some more. We need some more. Probably steel going on. If we're going to be making armor, we're going to be wanting steel. So there's steel there. And there's steel there. And there's steel over there. So we've got a bunch of people doing some steel mining for us. We can also mine this lot for limestone, so we don't actually have to go carting limestone around. If we want to make all of these walls eventually limestone blocks. But let's not confuse them with too much mining for right now, because we need the steel. Because we want to have a look at what we can make. So, we can make stuff. We can make a simple helmet and simple plate armor. And how much does that cost when it is at home? 634 effort, requiring 170 ingredients. Blimey, alright. That's a lot. That's a lot. We could make wooden armor. I mean, that seems odd. But 170 steel to make one plate armor. Wow. Wah, wah, wah. That's... Woo. Woo. That's a lot. That's a lot, man. We are trying to finish off a bolt action rifle because we have some revolvers, and you can't shoot and steal it. But I might actually also do a pump action shotgun. If I were to give, I could give the Dean. Angua could get a rifle because she's a pretty good shot. The Dean could get a shotgun. And Carrot. So I need 2 shotguns. I need 2 shotguns, so I can do that, and then I can go there, and I can say 2. Right. So let's deal with that first before we deal with this plate armor thing. I mean, I think it's just, you know, these are like long missions for plate armor. Yeah. So, wow. 170 steel. How much steel do we get out of a block? 36. Yeah. Ooh-wee. How much do you get out of a... Who's mining? Is somebody mining? There's a block. 37. Is that right? You just get 37 out of a block? One mined block equals somewhere around 36, 37, or 38, apparently. Depending on how you're feeling that day. I do note that the meat supply is running down, and the meals supply is running down a little bit after what we had, which was quite a successful amount of stuff. But we're down to simple meals now, which cook faster. We were on lavish meals because they use multiple ingredients. So we had a little bit of a good time with the old meals, but it doesn't last forever. Cloth wise, we got blue fur. Would blue fur work for carpets? Just as a matter of, if I was to say material. No, it definitely wants it only to be cloth. Doesn't seem to... Yeah, it's very definitely got to be cloth. Right, okay. Is this still doing its thing? It is. Cloth. 75. 75. 7. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 6. Is that right? Am I counting that right? Just pause. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 1, 2. So that's 5 by 5. That's 25. 25 times 7 is what? 170 something. 25 is 140, 35, 175. What have we got? We got 75, and 75 is 150, 180. Right? We can do one more room. Possibly one more room. We can do one more bedroom with cloth, with carpet. These people, do they want green, do you think? I'll let them have green. They can do green. That's probably it for now, to be honest. We can make clothes out of blue fur. Someone is complaining about Nick. Nick wants some clothes. Nick, could you turn that on for me? Where are you? Were you like miles away? And I've called you from like the other side of the map? Oh no, you've already done it. Make a t-shirt. Make a cowboy hat. Make a pair of pants. That'll do. Oh! These three are really going hard on that room. Oh, did I miscount cloth? No, I didn't. Surely I didn't. Did I? I mean, it wouldn't be the first time, right? Ooh, I might have miscounted on the cloth situation. I mean, it's a mostly finished room. It's a bit dirty. You can clean that. Yeah, there's a couple of bits not finished, but otherwise it looks not that bad. I thought I heard someone banging around somewhere. Spot of research going on. Just want to get her to finish that bolt action rifle if she could. Yes. Right, and I would actually like you to equip it if you don't mind. That is... what is that? That's a normal revolver. You can have that for now. She's also working on a shotgun for you, by the way, but... You can have that, because that's better than a melee weapon. Thank you. Hey, look, I got billiards. They're well looked after. Nice. Right. I want to do these things. Gun turrets. I have no idea how they work, and I have no idea what the story is, but I would very much like to get it done. Oh, someone made a masterwork. Let's stop for a minute and acknowledge that. Angura has created a masterwork shotgun. Well, then, you know what? If she did that, she should have it, then. And then we'll give him the bolt action rifle if she does something that good. He can have that instead. And then we just need a pump action shotgun for the Dean. When you feel like it. Doesn't have to be a masterwork. But, you know. I'll let her do a spot of cooking. How much we got? Angua. Are we out of components? I hope not. He's doing that stuff. He's doing that stuff. So it gets a little bit of a pain in the butt, Minsky, because what I want to do is I want to slow this down. I want to convert this wall over to to limestone. And the issue I'm going to have is, well, I want all these walls converted over to limestone. The issue I'm going to have is when you rip the wall out, you need to make sure that they actually put it in. They don't. So maybe we'll do this, because there's no way I say this. Have I actually tried? So if I want this, no, it says build a copy. If I go here and I say this, and I say I want it to be limestone, you can't, there's no upgrade. So you can't upgrade, you have to tear down and rebuild, which is a bit of a nuisance. Now, I see it's 13 degrees outside, so we can probably start switching these heaters off now and save ourselves a little bit of elastic trickery, because it's now no longer that cold outside that we need heaters on all day. This should not be on. That heater? No, that's a chair. That doesn't actually. I mean, they're pretty close to that TV. I don't. I hope that works. It doesn't say it doesn't work. Let's put it like that. That one is due to be switched off. That one is due to be switched off. That one is due to be switched off. So that's switching all them off. And then, yeah, I mean, what I've got to do is I've just got to go and demolish stuff and do it a bit at a time. And then, you know, we'll do this wall. And then we'll do some of these other walls. And then we'll do these walls. And then we'll do their walls. We've got some blocks happening. You know, there's these walls. What's that made of? That's a steel wall. I don't think I'm going to make the rest of our walls steel. If it's all the same. I didn't mean to keep Angua up all night. Oh yeah, an animal disease. 2 of the animals have gotten the plague. I think that means we end up using our medicine on them, don't we? Because we don't have animal medicine. Yeah, we've got 27 medicine. You see, he's done that, so that's fine. And then I want that to be that wall there. And that wall there. Could you do that in reply? Kind of. There's a bit of construction work going on. These can be removed now. I do believe they're all rotten. Right, so that's that wall, you see. I'm just looking at this arrangement here and thinking, is this really necessary? Is this really necessary? Could I... Do we need to be walking in and out and in and out? Probably doesn't really matter, honestly. That one's going to be tricky, because that one's going to be tricky. Because that is my freezer. I'm going to do it anyway and see what they get up to. Right, so what I need to do then is I should be able to do that, and then do that, and then do that, and then do that. Cows? Why did you run into the freezer? You are now trapped inside my house. Yeah, she's gonna wrangle you outside. Because you're just being silly. Right. Right, how are we doing for blocks? We're doing okay. All right. Well, you know, they're going about themselves. Pants. Right. Is the pants? She's carrying the pants there. Où est le pants? Où est le pants? Oh, they're right there. Is that the pants? Normal pants. Right. You want to wear some normal pants, and then you don't have to complain about some tattered clothes. I think. We got, oh look, we got that shotgun got done. Right, Dean, you can have a shotgun. Right, right. We're done with the weaponry, veterinary. We could carry on making things, to sell, but I think not here. So I think that one can go away. I think there's like... Where did we make... Maybe it was here. I thought we made like... This was where we made the... Oh, what you call it? The axe. I guess it wasn't. Was this it? Oh, well, I've already got a smithy. I built 2. What a donkey. What a donkey I be. Let's get rid of that one. I didn't realise I'd done that. That was a ridiculous thing to do. I already had a smithy over here. Make breach axe. Yeah, there you go. You see, I was here making breach axes on the basis that maybe we could do that. I'm gonna set this for one thing. And who can smith? 9. 10. Von Lipwig. Yeah, but he's also constructing and stuff. Angua is a 12, but she's also cooking and stuff. Angua is your best bet here. Could I get her off cooking and get Adorabelle is a 5. Dimity is also a 5. So it doesn't really matter which one. I feel like we could get Adorabelle on that. No, because I had her on research because she's better on research. So I feel like that's a Dimity thing. In which case she can forget about mining. And maybe just that. So we'll swap that over. Angua is going to go over to smithing. And possibly tailoring. Right? Right. Let's do that. What have we got in there? We've got nothing that is required. I say that, but you know what I should do is have a look through everybody's gear. He needs a better patch leather parka, does he? That's not what I meant. Right, parka. Okay. What does she need? She's got an awful cowboy hat. A normal cloth t-shirt. Okay. I don't need to go out every time. He is just wearing a hat. You can drop it. Hell if I care. He's wearing a hat that he feels forced to wear. You don't have to wear it. And he's wearing some relatively normal gear. She's wearing some. We need like button-down shirt or something, or maybe a t-shirt. Von Lipwig can drop that. He's wearing some flak pants. So we need t-shirt, pants, parka, another t-shirt, another set of pants. Oh, blimey. Research is bombing along. Right. We could make pemmican. So we could. We've got swords and things. This is what... Now that I've got these two working on it, I feel better about geothermal power. For uninterrupted power. So let's do that. And then let's progress. So where I'm at with this is we've got at least 2 parkas. I think we need probably at least 3 pairs of pants. I think we maybe need 2 or 3 button-down shirts. And I think we need at least 1 better cowboy hat. Although, you know, we could do with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We could do with 8. So why don't we just let that happen and let them do that? That can go away. That can go away. This stuff can be put in storage. That is for sure. Is there anything else that anybody dropped where they were standing? Yeah, look, there's a toque. And there's the other flak vest. Oh, he's still working. Naked as he is. Naked as the day is long. crazy fella. Still, that's what he wants to do. That is absolutely entirely up to him to do it. Heaven forfend that I should offend. Right. So there we go. And what were we doing? Yeah, we got quite a lot of those blocks going on. So what we want to do is we want to take those out. Ideally. And yeah, we'll keep working on these walls, one wall at a time. I think, and see how we go. Spring. How are my spuds doing? 32%. Cotton takes ages. Rice is 60% grown already. Rice grows fast. Right. Whoa. You guys, you're so quick. Look. No, get out of it. They're eating my food. They're eating my food. I didn't realize they could do that. No, go away. Stop eating my food. Right. Can someone please plug that hole? Thank you. Blimey. Did not know they could do that. That is for sure. Right. Right. Let's get rid of that wall. Pansy, yeah, get that cow outside. Sorry, Muffalo. Right. Right, I feel like a few things got done there. There's some pants on the go and some clothes on the go. We've got a pistol that nobody is using. Poor quality bolt action rifle. Normal, shotgun, normal, masterwork, good quality, normal quality. Right, and we got a lot of money, which is great. So we got a lot of money, which is great. We got a lot of blocks, which is great. We are working on that. We don't have a lot of cloth. Exactly. We got a lot of blue fur, which is what we're making clothes from. Oh. I was thinking of growing Devil's Strand, wasn't I? I was. You were. Maybe next year. We'll get the cotton out of the way this year. We'll do Devil's Strand next year, maybe. How about that? Does that sound like a plan, Stan? Pretty sure it sounds like something. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm a bit wary about starting any major construction at this time of day because of what might occur. This, I think, doesn't matter though. So I think we can probably do this lot. Right. Oh, yeah, no, you're done. Hang on. There you go. Right, blimey, that was a bit of a success. Thought that was going to be a little bit more of an effort, but turns out it wasn't a bit more of an effort. It was just perfectly fine. The food situation. Yes, okay. So we're running down on the old meat front. Just saying. Hello, cows. Just saying. Hello, cows. Yeah, look, we can always go hunt something. I did say about that cougar. There's a couple of big mega sloths. Gotta watch out for that. Gotta watch out for that. The cougar's over there. Yeah, there's no real other critters around. The boomalopes have gone. There's a couple of small raccoons and bits and pieces. So yeah, there's that. One stoosh. It's getting warm outside, so we're gonna have to start switching the coolers on. There is no cooler for this room, but there should be. Right. That room is also somewhat warm. But there should be. Wow, she made the plate armor already. I am somewhat flabbergasted to have a look at this plate armor. She's carrying it. I don't know why I'm doing that. She's wearing it. She's actually put it on. Angura is wearing steel plate armor. Wow, okay. That does seem a bit heavy to be wearing on the everyday. I mean, are you sure? It's, like I said, that seems a bit intense. I'm happy for you to make another one for somebody. We do have some steel, but yes, there may be other needs for the steel. Oh look, she's planting her little plants for her. That is 18. That is set at 18. That is 21. That is set at 18. That must be the wrong way round. Ah! Oh, I hate it when things like that happen. This one is set at 16 because this has to go through a vent, etc. I think honestly I'm gonna need another one right about there, team. This is 22. Make that 18. This is 22. What is that one? This is 18. This is in need of switching on. This one is set at 16. I think. Right, this one is 80. And that's cool. Right, wow! Look at this. We're almost entirely out of meat. And there's a war merchant coming our way. Here he is. A war merchant. We have one poor quality auto pistol, one normal quality revolver, and 2 steel breach axes that we can certainly sell. So let's hurry ahead to daylight. They've got some kind of a trained snake, which is fine. They'll be here a while. At least I think they'll be here a while. Where's Von Lipwig's in a cowboy hat? Right, can you go and speak to this dudette? Right, what have they got? They've got trained cobras. What the heck? Details. Do you train them? Do you breed them? You can grow snakes. I mean, that's crazy. Anyway, we have that we can sell you for $8. The rest of this stuff is quite literally rubbish. Is there anything you can give us in return? Not really, no. No, things like the occasional coat. Boomalopes. Pemmican, again. Some herbal medicine. Good to have a backup. $600. Wait. Wait. I feel like I offered to sell you stuff and I feel like you didn't take it. Yeah, that. That was probably on me. Right, because I don't want that stuff. So if you could take it, that would be awesome. Nobody wants the chem fuel. Right. While the animals are out, our people should be able to come in and deal with that. Right? And then I should be able to build a wall before the animals make a nuisance of themselves. Oh, they always know what's happening. Because I might argue the same here. Woo! Rice is grown already. Rice is grown. Right, I'm just gonna wait for these guys to do their thing, and then I will, because we are just about to run out of meat. Right, so let's stop that. So we need some people to start cutting plants. Dimity, you can keep on cooking, I think. Can you? Right. Cut. 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 I just want as many people doing that as possible, really, I think. And the easiest way to ensure that everybody does exactly what I've said is that we go here and say all of this needs to go. What about this stuff? No. And definitely not. And definitely not. Excellent. So yeah, there we go. With any luck, people should be out there cutting and eventually hauling. Because we are just about out. We are going to have to send someone out to do a spot of hunting. I think we probably want someone with a long rifle, do we not, Angua? They're going to bring all the rice in. And I might just let them re-sow it again. And see if we get... Because it's still April, May. So we might be able to get a second round of... That rice has grown really fast. We should probably be able to get a second round of rice in. Because we don't have an awful lot of rice, to be fair. We do have quite a lot of meals. So I don't want these to go off. Because there's quite a few of them there. So what we might have to do is delete that and not worry about cooking for a little bit. Because otherwise we'll end up with food going off, which is what we don't want to happen. People have got other jobs to do. A budding artist is passing by. She is named Kubrin Rhino. Okay. Well, that's good. What I'm thinking though is, who is my best shot? Shooting 10. Shooting 10. Shooting 10. Right, okay. Pansy, ironically, might be our best shot. So, that being said, I'm sorry to say that I'm going to have to get you to drop that. And what I'm going to do is... Are you dropping it? Yeah. I'm going to get Pansy to wear it. Because I want her to go get a sloth. Not that one. Because we're trying to tame that one. So that no. Hunt. Let's see what she does with this. Oh, you better be a good shot, because it's coming for you. Ugh. I've now got to try and get Dimity out here. How far are you going to run? Where are you going to run to? Right. Can you kill it? Yes, you can. Right, that was a bit of an effort. Nearly. But that's fine. We might do that. We'll get a bit of Mega Sloth meat. What's that? Guinea pig meat. Someone else got some plate armor. Blimey, O'Reilly. That's made of wood, that one. Wooden plate armor. I should probably stipulate. I mean, I suppose it doesn't really matter, does it? Any kind of armor will do for us, I guess. For right now, anyway. Let's do another one. Someone else can have wooden plate armor. Just for laugh. Just for laugh, have some wooden plate armor. Right. What's that? Right, slow down. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Right, there you go. Bunch of meat. Bunch of flowers. Right, we got cows still. We've got pig. What have we got out here? This cougar. Yeah, I know, right? I feel like I should send a couple of people out to get this cougar. So I feel like Dimity... Wait a minute. Oh, she's still working on that sloth. Who's taking my... What are you doing? Taking that steel plate armor. You can drop that if you don't mind. Thank you very much. Yeah, I don't need you with that. You can go away, and that is hers. Right, and you've got that on. And what's Pansy wearing? I thought Pansy had plate armor. Now Angua's got the armor? Angua's making the armor. Pansy's taming a mega sloth somewhere. I really feel like I think you should drop that. And I think Pansy should wear it. Because I want Pansy and Dimity to go hunt down that cougar. And then we can eat some cougar. Alright, Pansy can go and wear that thing. Where are you? Where? Oh, is she recreating? Right, tomorrow. We'll let them rest. Button-down shirt has been made. We're doing okay with blocks, but we could do with more. Is she still working? You know you can go to bed. I didn't ask you to work into the night, just so we're abundantly clear. Yeah, go to bed. That's right, go to your bedroom. Good dog. Right. Whose walls have we got left to build? We've got to build these walls here. We've got to build these internal walls here. We've got to do the walls in the medical center. Yeah, we've got a few to do. I am waiting on... right, Pansy is up and she is eaten. And Dimity, I want you two both here. Right. Come together. It'd be great if we could somehow make them a group. Where is this cougar at? It's killing turkeys, which is annoying. Squirrels. Right. It's has it left? Right, I was hoping it would be easy to find. No. Right, it's over there. Blimey, it's close. Right. What I want you to do is I want you to understand that you're attacking that. And understand that you have to go closer to it to attack it. Right, two of you really. Oh, here it comes. Nice. No, no. I want you to keep killing it. It's not dead yet. Guys! You can't hit it! What are you doing? I've got them to hit it, because it's probably quicker. My gosh. Right, okay, thank you. No. Why won't you... Oh, because I'm not on you. Right. Someone can take the cougar away. Carrot doesn't need to. Oh, what the hell? Doesn't matter. You crazy people. That gets rid of that problem. Oh. Okay. Ah! Who's shooting the Mega Sloth? What's going on? Why are you doing that? What's going on? Come on! What the heck is wrong with you people? Right, okay. I think did she try and tame it? I think she tried to tame it. Did we say someone was like trying to get married because right, because there's that. Can you haul that? Can you... Well, you can consume it if you want. Can you haul that? Colonist needs treatment. I know! Who's that? What's that? Why is she there? What's going on? Is he also being attacked? Oh my gosh! What the heck? This thing is going absolutely mad. I thought that was it. I thought it was just going to attack one person, and that was us going to be done. But it seems not. I'm worried that where is she? Who is that? That person there is not in great condition. But not a lot we can do about that. Can you rescue her? And I need you over here as well. Oh my gosh, it all goes wrong really quickly, I did say. Right, what's happening? Right, you lot. You need that, and you need to understand that this thing is dangerous. You are going that way. Right, you... Sorry. You need that, and you need to also attack that. You need that, and you need to also attack that. I don't know if you can see that, so you're gonna have to go there. We're gonna end up with so many people injured thanks to this crazy sloth. Wow! Just wow. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4 people down. 1, 2. I'm gonna have to convert that over and that over. Blimey, who's still standing? Right, you can rescue. Von Litwig's not super, but he's better than some. He can rescue them, and I think that's it, isn't it? This stuff, this is where we lose stuff because I forget that this stuff is out here. Can all of these people get to a sickbed before they die? Because I really would like it if they did. No! 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 Pansy died! Arg! Dang it all! And let me guess, wasn't she just about to get married? I'm pretty sure she was just about to get married. Was she not? Because that is Von Litwig's. That is... Yeah, it was Pansy and what's his name. And now she's dead. Right. Von Litwig. Right. What about this guy? You could probably feed him. Where is the other dude? Someone left him in a doorway. What's happening? You need to rescue him. Leaving him in a doorway does not equate to a rescue. Right, let's see. He's in a bed. She's over there. Can she help? She can help. No! Carrot's dead! Oh my gosh, it's all going horribly wrong. She's walking around, he's walking around. He's not in great condition. Can you heal him? For God's sake, please. Oh no! He's dead now as well! No! It's all gone horribly wrong. Oh, I did say that this game is just when you think everything is fine, it all turns to custard. All because she failed to tame a whatchamacallit, and he needs to rest until he gets healed. I fully understand there's a lot of people dead. We're going to need 3 more graves. Honestly. 3 more graves to add to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8 people I've got through. 8 people. And some of them had armor, and I'm not taking it off because people get really touchy about it, so just to heck with it. Oh, cripes. That's gonna make things really complicated. Really complicated. Right. There are some things I will have to do. I will have to go and do some of those things offline. There are a bunch of dead people. There are some other people who are probably in need of help. You probably need to get that person sorted. They're dead. They're dead. He is fine. So that's fine. She is certainly trying to help and make sure that we don't lose Von Litwig, which is great. She's okay. He's now okay. He's now okay, but we do have some dead people. So we do have some dead people. So this room is now out of the way because this room was allocated to. Oh no, this is still Angu. Well, no, it was Angua's room. But I guess that was no, that's Dimity. She's all right. Where's Angua? Why is Angua collapsed? Is this Angua here? It is. Right. And she's in what? Other than collapse. She's unconscious. She's got food poisoning and blood loss. Right. And we have Von Lipwig. And he has some minor blood loss. She's always got food poisoning. Oh, she was already sick. Right? He is naked, old, and fine. And she is also fine. So this was Von Litwig's. And this is... Who is this? Who is this? This is Adora Bell. So Adora Bell is in there because I used up one of hers. This is Angua's. She gets a spacious bed, does she? Yeah, blimey. I did say this. The slightest little thing. So there are some people alive, and there are some people who are not alive. 50%. No, well, not quite. We lost 3 out of 8. So we lost 3 out of 8 colonists, which is an absolute nightmare. We're going to have to go and buy some people. I'm going to need to get hold of some more people, because this is every time I feel like I'm getting ahead, I get behind. So we were getting ahead, and now we're going to be back behind again. So, and the meals are, some of the meals are running away, which is really annoying. So there's a little bit of balancing I have to do and readjusting to the new norm with 3 dead people. And I am going to do that offline. I've been at this now for 3.5 hours, which is long enough. And I need to sort some things out, and I need to have a little break, and I need to bring things back under control again. So there you go. We were doing really, really well up until we weren't doing really, really well. Thanks to a sloth. Really, which is just the way it goes. So thank you very much for joining me. It has been a blast, as always. I hope you have enjoyed watching. And I will see you all for another one real, real soon. Ta-ta for now.